about this. You can't go to the market or the grocery store and be like, I don't want to pay $60 for this steak. I want to pay $20 instead. No, they gonna look at you crazy. The prices are the prices.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nemt Van Talks. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Monica.
And we're the owners of an Nemt business based in California. Now today, we are going to discuss the lessons that we have learned as Nemt providers.
So, what are one lesson you can think of that we've learned? Most recently, I want to say.
Never rely on one stream of income for your business.
Come on, talk to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we always talk to you guys about creating multiple streams of income for your Nemt business. And the reason why we communicate this to you so often is because we have experienced any and everything that you could imagine in the Nemt industry. So, if you don't take anything from our content, please take that.
Yes.
Please take that. So what do we mean when we say create multiple streams? So if you're going to start out, working with transportation brokers, maybe you want to work with a broker. You want to have your private pay clients. You want to have your contracts with skilled nursing facilities. You want to have your contracts with hospitals, right? That's 4 streams of income.
Yeah.
Or if you just solely, because I get people that say, I just want to work with transportation brokers. Still, don't let that one transportation broker be your only stream of income.
Yes.
Maybe you want to work with 2, 3, 4, and 5 transportation brokers, because who knows, that one broker may say, hey, you know what, this relationship just isn't working out anymore, right?
Or what if that broker lose the contract with that health plan?
That is a really
that
good
is
point.
happening. You know what I mean? Like, one moment you may be working.
That happens a lot.
Yes. So you want and you need to be prepared if that happens. And so that is why we really emphasize the importance of having multiple streams of income. Don't just rely on the brokers to generate, streams of income within your business. So,
yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, moving on. Another one is...
I think I got a good one. One of the things I'm thinking of is convenience. You want to make sure that you make things easy and convenient for your customers. Meaning, having the right systems in place. So if your customers are calling you to schedule transportation, they're calling to make payments, you don't want to be like putting them on hold, like, let me call you back to collect payment. You want to be able to make it so convenient for them where you can schedule them right away, right? Without them having to wait, without them feeling like they're not important. Because if not, guess what they're going to do? They're going to call the next provider, right? And so you want to make sure you have all the right systems in place, so you can make sure that doesn't happen as well.
Yeah, but that's going into really customer service too, because you want to make sure that you always want to make sure that you are providing your customers or your clients with an experience. We're big on creating an experience for our clients. So at the time of booking, when they call you, you want to set the tone.
Yes.
You want to provide them with the information that they need, right? A lot of times we get calls from daughter, son, their mom just, became bedbound. They don't know the process, our process of scheduling, what it looks like. So you want to make sure that you're there to help them and see them through the process.
Yeah, you want to make sure they don't leave that phone call with more questions
and feeling lost.
Right, what to expect the day of. You want to walk them through all of that. You want to give them next steps, what to expect, how does it work. Like, you want to provide them, and don't think you're oversharing. Like, you want to make them feel as comfortable as possible on that call. So you're absolutely right, customer service is big.
A lesson that I have learned in being an Nemt business owner is the importance of analyzing the area that you are starting your business in. When we first started, it was like, I don't know, we were like already ahead of the game.
We were.
we were really ahead of the game, so we got really, really lucky because, like I said, we didn't have a lot of information when we started, so there was no one to say, make sure this area is a good area to start in, analyze the market. There was no one to really tell us what we needed to be looking for before we started.
No, but I'm laughing because do you remember the 2 areas where we wanted to start at? And I'm so glad we chose to start initially in OC because the area I wanted was overly saturated, which not saying that's a bad thing, but in that market already, being a new provider just coming into that space would have been kind of challenging.
And the requirements,
yes,
the requirements to start up
yes.
in that area were like crazy.
Yep.
So that is why it is important to analyze your area, because like Monica said, one area may be overly saturated, but if you go 20 miles up the road, there could be a lack of transportation providers there. Or, you know, maybe you're thinking about starting in one county that don't have any rules and regulations and no strict requirements, but the next county over, you need this, and this, and you got to go through vehicle inspections and you got to do all this stuff. So it is important to analyze the market before you decide on your service area. If you don't know how to analyze your market, we have a mini course on our website. Definitely take a look. It's very inexpensive, and if you are just starting out, definitely go and purchase that mini course. Or even if you have an NEMT business and you're currently struggling, I would advise you to go purchase that mini course as well, because it could be very helpful for you. But I do want to stop and say, if you are enjoying this content, definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video with other individuals that you think can benefit from our content, because you guys know we are trying to grow our YouTube channel this year. That's our goal.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, you are absolutely right about analyzing your market. We had no idea about how to analyze the market when we got started, but we had God on our side. And so it worked out. But do you remember too, when we started in our area, we were the 3rd transportation provider to step into that space. Right? And so
was it 3rd or 2nd, girl?
Maybe 2nd. It wasn't many. So those are key things that you want to look for as well. And so that was a huge lesson.
And we see so many now.
Yes.
I think
we did it.
We did it.
Yeah, we did. It's our fault. It's our fault. Like, it is. I agree.
I'm okay with that.
We did that. Yeah.
Because there is still a barrier when it comes to transportation.
Oh my God. You have and that's why I was saying, even though areas may be overly saturated, doing your analyzing the market will still let you know if that's a market you can start in, even though you may see 50 NEMT vehicles on the road. If there's a need in that area, they need more providers. So don't let that deter you. Just educate yourself. What else can we think of?
Vehicle.
Okay.
So initially when we started out, we started with a wheelchair accessible van. So of course we made a huge investment. Do I wish that we would have did things differently with that? No. However, we have talked to, you guys know that we're always in the community. And so there are brokers and there are clients that, hey, we could have actually started with a regular sedan. Would it have been as lucrative as the wheelchair transports? Probably not because of our service area, but definitely consider your service area when selecting your vehicle, because as you guys know, we do several consultations, and like I probably said this before, but I know a handful of providers that started with sedans, and they have over 11 sedans, and they're hitting big numbers.
Yes, they have grown their
multiple
business.
6 figures within their business. So really, analyze your market and really see what the need is in your community before you invest in vehicles. You want to have a good understanding of that.
I think another lesson we've learned too was, like, don't waste your time on on employees or
Oh,
drivers
yeah.
that you know is not going to benefit your business. Like if there are certain red flags that you see right away, this driver is getting tickets in your vehicles, this driver is constantly getting complaints, like do not ignore those red flags, right? If you feel like that person is not working out and is not representing your business the way you would like, stop wasting time.
And stop negotiating with your employees and your drivers.
Yes.
You know, just
And we get it. We do know it's hard to keep good
be
drivers.
the boss.
Right. We know that it's
He
hard.
says be the boss. 6 figures. He's like, be the boss.
Do
Be
he
the
say
boss.
that?
He say that.
Oh. Shout out to 6 figures then. Yeah, but just make sure that you hire the right drivers. Like I said, we know it's hard to keep good quality drivers, and when you find the right one, make sure you invest back into your drivers. Like that's one of the things that keep your business going to your drivers. And so if you have a good a good list of employees, invest back into them, but don't waste your time on those ones that are not representing your brand the right way.
Yep. And one last thing I would say is everybody is not, your customer. So,
Tell me more about that, Jasmine.
you stop lowballing yourself. Set your rates and let your rates be your rates.
Yes.
It actually gets a little tacky when, you tell somebody your rates and then they want to negotiate your rates, and then you as a business owner decide to decrease your rates because of a request that one of your clients has. Like, you have to stop doing that.
And I tell people, think about this. You can't go to the market or the grocery store and be like, I don't want to pay $60 for this steak, I want to pay $20 instead. No, they gonna look at you crazy. The prices are the prices, so the rates are the rates.
You know, I paid $7 for a gallon of milk yesterday.
You crazy. I would have stopped drinking milk a long time ago. But yeah, the prices are your rates are your rates, and you should stand by that. And so when you tell someone your rates, speak with confidence. Like, these are my rates. If they question you, like, just be, share them the reason why. Like, you're getting
Gucci, Chanel, and Fendi, they not coming down on their rates for you. It's either take it or leave it.
Yeah, but but at the same time, again, let's go back to knowing your market.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make sure you set your rates based on your market.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need requesting for rates when you know that, okay, the people within this area can afford it. Majority of the people living in this area are on fixed income, and so they cannot afford your services. So you do want to be mindful of those things too, and then you want to be mindful of how much it's costing for you to operate your business, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of those factors should also play into how you set your rates. But those are some lessons that we learn. I could say, and if we had to do some things differently, what do you say?
I mean, we did a lot of things right.
We did.
We did a lot of things right. But honestly, I just think that God was really on our side on a lot of different things. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, when you enter a new industry, you're in a new space, there's so much stuff that you don't know that you have to learn.
Yeah.
And you will. You just have to be patient with yourself. Make sure that you are always educating yourself. Even just watching our videos, just gaining knowledge, is huge.
It's the key. But also, don't be afraid to make those mistakes, because I can say the best lesson learned is based on your own mistakes, right? Give yourself grace and space to make mistakes, but know, like, okay, that's a lesson learned. I know moving forward I don't have to do that. But then hopefully, based on the information and content that we're sharing with you, we're telling you our mistakes. We're telling you things that worked for us and didn't work for us, to keep you from having to make those mistakes. And not saying that they're not going to happen regardless, but hopefully it will lessen, the burden if you do make some mistakes within your business. Yeah.
So if you are a NEMT business owner, share with us, what are some lessons that you have learned while being in business and operating your NEMT business. Share with us in the comment section. Believe it or not, there are so many people that are down in our comments looking for input, looking for additional information. So, your lesson, you sharing your lesson that you learned could actually help, somebody else within their business. So, as always, we love you guys. We appreciate you, and see you next time.
Bye.